Hello students, welcome back to our SPSPM YouTube channel. Myself Srimati Pawar MY, Assistant Teacher from Shravanlal Modi Vidyalaya. Today's lecture topic is 8th Standard English Poem 1.3. Trees are the kindest thing I know. 1.3. Trees are the kindest thing I know. The poem is written by Harry Benz. The poet told us trees are the kindest living being on the earth. In this poem, the poet is trying to highlight the importance of the trees and their service to mankind. Trees are providing shades. They don't see who is under that shade. They don't see who is under that shade. Either birds, animals, or human, etc. They provide food and oxygen to everyone. They do everything without asking anything in return. Hence, trees are precious. First, let's read the whole poem and then each stanza will be explained. Trees are the kindest thing I know. They do not harm, they simply grow and spread a shade for sleepy cow and gathered birds among their boughs. They give us fruits in leaves above and wood to make our houses of and leaves to burn in Halloween and in the spring new birds of green. They are the first when days begin to touch the beams of morning sun. They are the last to hold the light when evening changes into night. And when a moon floats on the sky, they hum a drowsy lullaby. Of sleepy children's long ago, trees are the kindest things I know. Stanza first. Trees are the kindest thing I know. They do not harm, they simply grow. And spread a shade for sleepy cow and gathered birds among their boughs. The poem begins with the lines, trees are the kindest thing I know. Trees are kind because, amongst other things, they harm no one. To be kind is to be gentle, caring and helpful to others. In this stanza, poet talks about the kindness of the tree toward the animal world. They provide shade to the sleepy cow and provide a place for the bird to gather and to build their nest as well as among their branches. या पहिल्या स्टांजामध्ये कवी झाडाचे महत्व आपल्याला सांगतो. कवी म्हणतो की झाडे हे खूप दयाळू आहेत. ते फक्त शांतपणे वाढतात. कुणालाही ते हानी पोहोचवत नाही. आणि झाडे हे झोपाळलेल्या गायीसाठी सावली पसरवतात आणि झाडांच्या फांद्यावर अनेक पक्षी देखील जमा होतात आणि पक्षी हे त्या झाडांवर घरटे देखील बांधतात. Stanza second, they gives us fruits in leaves above, and wood to make our houses of, and leaves to burn in Halloween, and in the springs new buds of green. In this stanza, the poet talk about the trees' kindness to human being. They provide us with food, wood for building houses, and leaves full of beauty and joy in springtime. When the trees get fresh leaves and flowers, the trees are kind because they just grow without much help from us. And in their progress of growth, they only shower blessing on man and animal without harming anyone. The trees which provide many things but demand very little or nothing for us. या दुसऱ्या स्टांजामध्ये कवी मानवजातीला झाडे कशा प्रकारे दयाळूपणा दाखवतात ते सांगितलेलं आहे. यात कवी सांगतात की झाडे आपल्याला फळे देतात आणि पाणी सुद्धा देतात. ते आपल्याला घरे बांधण्यासाठी लाकूडही देतात. त्याचबरोबर हॅलोवीन या सणासाठी पाश्चात्य देशात जो सण साजरा केला जातो त्या सणाला जाळण्यासाठी पाणी देखील हे झाडच आपल्याला देतात. हॅलोवीन हा सण 31 ऑक्टोबरच्या संध्याकाळी साजरा केला जातो. त्या दरम्यान खूप थंडी असते व शरद ऋतू देखील असतो. मग त्यावेळेस झाडांची गळालेली जी पाने आहे ती जाळून लोक चेकोटी तयार करतात व त्यामुळे हॅलोवीन हा उत्सव देखील साजरा होईल व झाडा व पाने देखील जाळली जातात. अशा प्रकारे झाडे थंडीत ऊब मिळवण्यासाठी आपली पाने सुद्धा आपल्याला देतात आणि वसंत ऋतूमध्ये नवीन हिरवी पालवी व हिरवळ देखील ते देतात. Stanza third. They are the first when days begun to touch the beams of morning sun. They are the last to hold the light when evening change into night. In the third stanza, poet talk about the loftiness of the trees. The trees being tall are the first ones to catch the morning beams of the sun as it rises over the horizons. The expressions to touch the beams of morning sun make the trees seem tall, majestic and loftily reaching out to the sun with their many arms, means branches spread out. And they are also last to hold the night. Before night set in, it seems as if the trees in a generous gestures bring in and hold the lives giving sunlight for the world's benefit. या तिसऱ्या कडव्यामध्ये कवी आपल्याला सांगतो की जेव्हा दिवसाची सुरुवात होते तेव्हा पहिले सूर्यकिरणाचे स्पर्श करणारे झाडे हेच असतात की त्यांना सूर्यकिरण हे पहिले स्पर्श करतो व ज्यावेळेस दिवसाचा शेवट होतो त्यावेळेस देखील सगळ्यात शेवटी झाडांवरच ही सूर्यकिरणे पडतात. Stanza 4. And when a moon floats on the sky, they hum a drowsy lullaby of sleepy children long ago. Trees are the kindest thing I know. And finally, in the last stanza, the trees sing a lullaby when moon is up to put people to sleep after the day's work when people are tired and sleepy. The trees, like an old loving grandmother, sings them a lullaby of sleepy children long ago. This lullaby is rustling of leaves in a gentle breeze. It reminds people to sleepy children, or in other words, of uncorrupted pearls and simple life. The last line is repetitions of the opening line. Trees are the kindest things I know. The poet believes that trees are the kindest things I know. या शेवटच्या कडव्यामध्ये कवी आपल्याला सांगतो की जेव्हा रात्रीचंद्र आकाशामध्ये विहार करतो तेव्हा ते झाडे हळुवार आवाजामध्ये अंगाईगीत गुणगुणतात. कोणाकडे बघून तर जे मुलं झोपाळलेले आहेत त्यांच्याकडे पाहून ते अंगाईगीत गुणगुणतात. म्हणूनच कवी म्हणतो की झाडे ही अतिशय दयाळू आहे जे की प्राणीमात्रांना फक्त काही ना काही देतातच व त्याऐवजी झाडे प्राणीमात्रांना काहीही मागत नाही. म्हणूनच कवी या ठिकाणी म्हणतो की झाडे हे खूप दयाळू असतात.